Meet the ELS Residential Hybrid Inverter. It is the ultimate solution for your home's energy needs. Engineered for both off-grid and on-grid solar systems, the ELS is the versatile choice for new installations and retrofits alike. At its core, an independent smart port perfectly balances generator input, smart load management, and AC coupling. Plus, with its integrated dual PV management system, you'll see a significant boost in solar panel efficiency. Thanks to its simple wall-mounted design, you can have your system up and running in no time. In this video, we'll guide you through the complete installation and commissioning process. Preparation is key. Here are the specific tools and safety equipment you'll need on hand before beginning. It is vital to prioritize safety and adhere to all local electrical codes and precautions while handling the equipment. With those in place, we're ready to begin the installation. This is the load-bearing wall we are using for this demonstration. We have already pre-drilled the 4 mounting holes in it. First, we need to install the mounting backplate. Secure the mounting backplate to the load-bearing wall using nuts and caps. Then, use the same method to install the remaining 3 screws. Next, hang the ELS onto the bracket and fasten it with screws. Note, please ensure that the device's suspension points are securely connected. Fasten it with screws. Note, each ELS device weighs approximately 30 kilograms. Please ensure the unit is securely fastened using screws on both the left and right sides. Once confirmed that the installation is secure, we can begin the wiring process. First, ground the device. Next, connect the solar panel to the device. Before connecting, make sure the DC switch on the left side of the device is in the off position. Connect solar panel. Then connect the battery. Secure with screws. Connect it to battery. Install another battery cable using the same method. Note, pay attention to the battery's positive and negative polarity. Now we can connect the AC loads. First, remove the AC terminal cover. The AC terminals from left to right are Smart AC Connection Port, Emergency Load Connection Port, and the Grid Connection Port. The Smart AC Connection Port can be used to connect grid-tied inverters, microinverters, or generators. You can choose to connect any of the above devices based on your specific situation or leave the port empty. Here, we will leave it empty. Let's connect the emergency load and the utility grid. Connect the load and grid wires to the device. After confirming that the connections are correct, reinstall the AC terminal cover to ensure an excellent waterproof and dust-proof rating. Secure the remaining screws. Now we connect the necessary lithium battery communication cable and current transformer. The redesigned ELS and lithium battery communication system typically only requires a standard household network cable. If you do not have one, you can make one yourself following the user manual. Please prepare this in advance. Insert one end of the communication cable into the ELS's BMS interface and the other end into the battery's RS485 interface. Install current transformer. The current transformer, commonly referred to as a CT, is used to implement backflow protection. You need to install it if you want to precisely control the amount of power the device feeds back into the grid. Plug one end of the current transformer communication cable into the meter CT port on the ELS. Then connect the other end to the utility power cable. Note: please pay attention to the direction of current flow. The solar energy storage system is ready. After confirming that all cables are correctly and securely connected, turn on the battery and set DIP switch 1 to the on position. Then, turn on the DC switch on the left side of the ELS. Waiting for the device to initialize. When a brand new ELS is powered on for the first time, it will enter the quick setup screen. Keep the default system language and next. After confirming the time is correct, proceed to the next step. This is the Select Safety Standards interface. ELS has obtained numerous international safety certifications, such as those for the VDE, CEI, France, UK, and UL, allowing it to operate seamlessly in many countries and regions worldwide. Typically, selecting the IEC international standard is sufficient. Set the battery communication protocol. If you are using our Epever battery, please enter protocol number 27 or 10, then proceed to the next step. But if you are using a battery from another manufacturer, please contact your supplier to obtain the correct protocol number. For a safer power usage experience, we recommend using Epever batteries. We are now at the system's main interface. Although the device screen is light on and can be configured normally, the AC input and output ports have not yet been activated. We must enter the operating system to power on the device. We designed it this way so that you power on the device only after completing as many settings as possible, ensuring the cleanest possible current is supplied to the load and the grid. Tap the gear icon in the bottom left corner of the screen. Enter the administrator password, 6 ones. then tap Apply. This is the device's complete settings interface. Different settings are categorized under various tabs such as PV, grid, battery, and port control. Tap Basic Settings to view detailed. We can see that Power On-Off and CT Enable are currently disabled. Since we installed the current transformer earlier, we will enable CT. At the bottom of the interface is a power feed-in setting. This represents the maximum power value that the ELS device can sell to the grid. If you have ample power, you can set a higher value to maximize revenue. Conversely, if you prefer to use more solar power, set a lower value. Here, we will set it to 500 watts. Once all these settings are configured and you confirm no further changes are needed, enable the Power On-Off function. After a moment, you will see the backup LED at the top of the screen light up, indicating that the ELS device's AC port is active and everything is functioning normally. The ELS now converts the current generated by the solar panels to power the load. You can use it to run your appliances, such as computers, kettles, and lighting. At the same time, any excess electricity will be stored in the battery and sold to the grid. Typically, your PV system can continue to operate in this mode indefinitely. However, if you wish to tailor your ELS to better suit your specific needs, you'll need to configure more advanced settings. We'll share the full details in our next video. Stay tuned!